Hey ladies and gentlemen, Beaky here once again with your weekly video game news highlights update. Yes guys, E3 is coming in less than 48 hours and it's time to give you guys the news you might have missed over the last week. Let's start it off with Microsoft with a 2TB Xbox One in the works according to sources. This rumor has me excited because I think the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One and even the Wii U did not have a great hard drive size since it was released. What was Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo thinking? Nintendo even went with 8 gigabytes. We need more space on these consoles. We really do. So this is great news and this is going to be a good way to start E3 if Microsoft announces something with that. Other Microsoft news includes Crackdown 3. There was a teaser site put out there and I'll have links in the description if you want to check that out for yourself. Remedy's working on 2 new games. We don't know what games they are, but we do know that one of them is not a new Alan Wake and it's not a new Quantum Break. So yeah, we're not going to see Quantum Break or Alan Wake anytime again real soon, but I still definitely want to see what Remedy's working on at Microsoft. Moving on from there, Microsoft has halted the development of the Xbox One TV DVR feature. Is anybody surprised? Probably not. Microsoft is going into E3 all about the gamers. They want to go out there and be like, yo, the Xbox One is a platform for gamers, not for TV, sports, sports and TV. Moving on from there, Halo Wars 2 is coming to an open beta next week to your Xbox One. So I'm going to grab my Xbox One controller, put my Xbox One on my desk, plug in those cables, because I'm going to be playing a Halo Wars 2 beta for sure. For the Nintendo fans out there, are you guys excited for the Nintendo's E3 press conference? Well, guess what? There's even more Nintendo Zelda news. You're going to be able to play Zelda, or aka Link, in the new... No. Guys, I'm sorry. This is a really bad story. Miyamoto, the stupid cell phone game that Nintendo put out there, yeah, it's gonna have Zelda support in there some form. I don't like... What? Nintendo! It used to be my favorite company and this is the type of announcement I have leading into E3? What? Let's move on from there, guys. Over at Sony kind of went out there and said, yo, that PlayStation 4K Neo, it's real, but we ain't showing you on E3. Oh, gamers got upset, but I already knew this wasn't going to happen. I already said it before, guys. I just didn't think it was right to go on stage and announce to the world, and what I mean by the world is the people not watching my video. Everybody not watching my video is the rest of the world, because unless you're a hardcore gamer if you're watching my news video right now, and that's who you are, and you guys already know that Sony had a new console coming out. But for the moms, the pops, the people reading Time Magazine, the people reading CNET, those are the people that Sony don't really want to know there's a PlayStation 4K out there yet, because they don't want them to hold off on buying the regular edition PlayStation 4. They're going to want to keep selling those units until fall, when the regular PlayStation Neo will become the standard edition. I know they're saying like, oh, the PlayStation 4 Neo is going to be right alongside the regular PlayStation 4, but I'm sorry. It's just going to seem like the better console for anybody who has a 4K television. And as somebody who does have a 4K better television, hell yeah, I'm going to sell my regular PlayStation 4 and get the new one. I'll be crazy not to. Alright, moving on from there, guys. Let's say Sony did pretty good in the console cycle selling PS4 because they're the #1 console again for the month of May, and Uncharted 4 was the #1 selling physical game for that month. Literally, it sold so much when it came to that it beat out games that were on multiple platforms. Like, it's very rare to see that coming from an exclusive title. That just shows the power of Uncharted 4. It was a really good game. I highly recommend it. So yeah, nice work right there, Sony. If you guys want to know other games on the list, #2 was Doom 2016. Just want to make sure I clarify that, not the old school Doom. And I just gotta say, I am so hyped to see Doom this high up on the... It is #2. Doom beat out Overwatch, Battleborn, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, NBA 2K16, which is nice to see on the list as well, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, MLB 16, and Dark Souls 3. Doom! Like, who would have thought Doom was ever come back in the video game industry so big? It's #2, right behind Uncharted. Great to see this on the list. Moving on from there, the big announcement of the week was obviously Injustice 2. Yes, guys, Injustice 2 has been confirmed. Gameplay is coming out on June 11th, so it's literally tomorrow. You guys will be able to see the Injustice 2 gameplay. I'm definitely excited to see it because Injustice is a great IP. Alright, moving on from there, PlayStation now adds 50 new games to its lineup, and it goes ahead and discounts its subscription fee once again. It keeps on getting cheaper and cheaper, and it's kind of crazy to keep doing that damn thing, man. So guys, if you want your first 3 months for $29.99, there you go, guys. The standard price was normally $49.99 here in the US, so that's like a $15 saving right there. Alright guys, moving on from that, Call of Duty. is bringing back the Call of Duty EXP event, or the Call of Duty XP event. I don't know why they didn't just call it EXP. XP, whatever. The event is back. I think it's a good thing. It's a celebration of a game that a lot of people do love. I know everybody hates the new Call of Duty Infinite War, but for the fans out there that do like the Call of Duty franchise, having a big convention for that one game, I think it's good. Whoever likes something, let them embrace it. Embrace Call of Duty if you like it, and go to the convention for Call of Duty XP. And next up, in some video game first-person shooter news, this is a little bit more bullshit news, just me personally right here. The Titanfall 2 Collector's Edition, there's 2 different ones coming with helmets from the Titanfall characters. Who the hell thinks the Titanfall characters' helmets are iconic or something people would want? Yes, the Killzone, the Halo helmets, yes. But the characters from Titanfall, do these helmets to you guys look iconic and something you want to put on your desk, you show off to your gaming friends? Not me. Last time when they came out with Titanfall 1, they came out there with that big Titan. The Titan is cool, not the freaking humans, it's the Titan. Show off the Titans, yay. Anyways, I wasn't gonna buy that in the first place, but yeah, just wanted to spread that out. And this is news that I'm super excited for. Gwent, you guys know that card game I talk so much about from Witcher 3? Well, it's coming, hopefully, to mobile and PC because the trademark was filed in Europe. And over at GameSpot, they went ahead and took a photo of a big E3 Witchers advertisement. We can't see the whole ad yet, and I'm guessing once the rest of the ad is revealed during E3, we'll realize that it actually is a Gwent ad. Can't wait to see the rest of that ad, and I'm really hoping that it is technically Gwent, and it is for everything, because we know it's a new game. It's a new game coming from CD Projekt Red, and I just want it to be a Gwent game. I know everybody probably wants to be a big, massive open world game, but I want to see a new Gwent game, guys. I'm just saying. And into some unfortunate news coming from Ubisoft. They had to close down one of their studios, the Casablanca one. This was the one that was involved with all the mobile, basically, and the handheld titles. So sorry to see that go. Sorry to all the people that lost their jobs right there, guys. And even more worse, Ubisoft related news. Venvetti has gone ahead and said that they will buy out the rest of Ubisoft partner, well, I guess you could have partners, brother company, Gameloft. They're gonna buy out all the rest of the shares from that, from the Guillemot brothers. So Gameloft is now Venvetti's, and Ubisoft is probably gonna be next. We have to wait and see. This is a really weird position for Ubisoft to be going into E3. I mean, the only really good news coming from Ubisoft this week, other than Watch Dogs 2, which everybody's like, yay or nay, and I'm more like, huh? Like, the last one had a pretty crappy character. We know that Aiden Pierce was not a great character. You gotta admit that. The game could have been so much more, and it really was not. So, you guys have heard me talk about Watch Dogs 2 for a long time. I don't need to sit here and talk about Watch Dogs 1 or 2 anymore. I just don't need to. On some good Ubisoft news, Ubisoft does confirm Star Trek VR, and it's in the work and it will be showcased at E3. I think this is great news. As an owner of HTC Vive, I want to see more VR games, and especially with big licenses like Star Trek in the J.J. Abrams universe. I'm not sure if I like the J.J. Abrams universe as much for Star Trek, but whatever, I'll still take it. Moving on to more VR news. If you guys want yourself a HTC Vive, it's just become a lot easier, because now you can buy a Vive directly from HTC and get it to your house in less than 72 hours. Yes, HTC Vive has done what Oculus can't do. They've actually stepped up production and getting these damn units to the customers that want it. That is so nice of you, HTC Vive. So people want to jump into VR, they actually can buy a unit and get it to their damn house to use the damn thing. And in other VR news, Sony's put out a lot of trailer and information about VR titles on their PlayStation Vlog. I said vlog. Is this a freaking video? Sony doesn't make vlogs, they make blogs. In the PlayStation blog, you could go check out Harmonix Music VR, dance details. You could check out some other games related to VR as well, like how we soar swoops on the PlayStation VR in Q4 2016. That's the title of their headline. Go check that out there, guys. And let's talk about some other things coming from Sony. Well, Paragon open beta comes out August 16. All right, guys, that's the open beta on August 16. But if you're one of those people out there who likes to waste your money, you could go into a store and buy a physical disc for a Paragon for PlayStation 4 to get access to the early access beta version of the game. Why are they putting out physical early access version of games? Why? I want to rage on this so... Oh, I'm gonna have to make a rant video. I'm gonna have to make a rant video today. Let's move on from that, ladies and gentlemen. Check out that rant video later on tonight. Destiny is getting its Rise of Iron announcement with a lot of cool stuff. Go check that out if you're a Destiny Guardian fan. Moving on from there, the Game Awards is coming back in December, and it's going to be available to watch in virtual reality. I'm definitely going to be doing that. XCOM 2 is coming to consoles in September. I think XCOM 2 is an absolutely awesome game. I highly recommend you guys check that out. And then the weirdest news story I could find all week was Mighty Number 9. Kenji Inafune discusses a sequel to a game that has not been released and gotten delayed so many times, and insulted the people who actually funded the game's animated movie by saying like an anime fan on prom night or some shit like that. Like, this guy is so confident in Mighty Number 9 that he's actually talking about he's willing to make a sequel to this damn thing before it's even releases, get any sales, or see if the game's any good. Can this guy just work on one thing first? Like, how about you finish Mighty Number 9 before you start talking about it? Get your brain cells away from Mighty Number 9 2, or Mighty Number X2, Mighty Number 10, whatever they're gonna call the damn thing, and finish the first game, put it out there. I have never been more happy to not support a Kickstarter in my damn life. You guys remember what was like almost like a year and a half ago, I was like, man, they have this cool thing on PayPal where they say if I give them money, they'll give me all these cool additions. I've never been so tempted to put some money into a damn funding campaign, and I said, you know what, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna wait till the game comes out, and yes, I'm so happy that I did, because now I'm not even confident this game is gonna be that great. That's it. Your week's wrapped up. Ladies and gentlemen, BK here with the Untitled Game Show. I messed up on a few of the stories today, you know, like little slips and spills, but I don't care. I have fun. Video game news coming up real soon for E3. Tomorrow's gonna start. It's gonna be crazy. See you guys next time. Later, guys.